What happens to your body when you stop eating sugar for 2 weeks? Too much sugar in your diet can influence obesity and type 2 diabetes in your body. Yet, most people eat a lot of sugar in their daily diet. Welcome to Life Beam, and today we'll be taking a look at what happens to your body when you stop eating sugar snacks for 2 weeks. Make sure to stay until the end of our video to learn about all these interesting facts about sugar consumption and its effects on our body, and also subscribe to our channel for more great content like today. Sugar snacks are everywhere in most worldwide cultures. If the start of your day consists of going to Starbucks or just any kind of coffee shop, grabbing a bagel or donut, extra sweet coffee, or just a sugar dough cookie, there's a high chance your daily sugar intake could be up in the clouds by today. In America, people consume 270 calories of added sugars per day, according to the 2015 to 2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans. To put that into perspective, this is about 17 teaspoons of sugar daily. The maximum daily added sugar intake should be no more than 9 teaspoons for men and women. Sugar has always been linked with an increased likelihood of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and of course, heart disease. So knowing what would happen if you eat too much sugar, then what are the effects of the opposite in your body? Let's take a quick look. First of all, you may look younger when you stop eating so much sugar. That's because sugar causes glycation, a process in which sugar molecules bind to and to form the collagen and elastin in our skin. Collagen and elastin are the main proteins that give our skin its youthful, supple properties, so try to preserve them as much as possible. On top of that, reducing your sugar intake can also help reduce glucose and insulin spikes in our bloodstream, which reduces inflammation linked to aging. Giving up sugar for 14 days can give your skin a marvelous glow no kind of skincare treatment can give you. On top of that, reducing sugar for 14 days will make us feel happier. Many people proudly say that sugar makes people happier, and while it definitely has been related with a sudden increase in happiness, sugar consumption has actually been linked to higher rates of depression. That's because sugar can lead to chronic inflammation, which impacts your brain function greatly. When you cut out sugar, you feel the daily fog lift on top of your mood in just 2 weeks. Women who consumed food that ranked high in the glycemic index, including those rich in added sugar, were more likely to be depressed than women who ate fewer of these foods, according to a 2015 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. On top of that, keeping sugar spikes in check can help keep your mood in check too. If you've ever noticed that when you eat too much sugar, sometimes you get a sugar crash out of nowhere. The scientific explanation is precisely the fact that sugar spikes can raise our mood very suddenly and then bring it down, crashing as hard as possible. It should go without saying that reducing sugar consumption has also got a direct effect on your weight. It stops cravings, so that means you consume fewer calories and thus the amount of fat that goes into your body. Every time you eat refined sugar, your body may not get the signal that you're full. This means that you'll end up consuming too many calories and gain weight. Once you replace sugar with nourishing whole foods, your hormones will begin regulating and send signals to the brain when you have eaten enough. The secret to reducing your weight isn't any kind of surgery or undergoing strange diets. It might be as normal as simply lowering your sugar consumption for 14 days. The effects will be greatly seen in your body. Just 20 minutes after your last sugary meal, you'll feel more satisfied and less likely to reach for second helpings or dessert, which definitely helps keep your weight in check. That's a direct result of strengthened willpower, so push through and stay on the upswing, as things may soon become more difficult. However, other people reportedly experienced fatigue, headaches, or even a feeling of sadness or depression, he added, aka telltale signs that your body is adjusting to the now low levels of glucose, dopamine, and serotonin. After a week or so, your energy will begin to improve and you will feel more alive and less irritable, but it does take a while for the change to completely materialize in your body. As we previously mentioned, sugar is a big contributor to chronic inflammation, which damages inflammatory response and can eventually start damaging some of the chemicals cause fluid to leak into your tissues, resulting in swelling. Our body also uses enzymes, located units in the smaller intestine, to break down sugar into glucose. Normally, this isn't an issue, as glucose from carbohydrates are stored as an energy source your body can dip into when necessary. but any excess glucose will eventually be converted into fat. This will lead to weight gain and obesity. Lowering your sugar levels will not improve your sleep overnight, but by the time the 2 weeks have passed, you'll start seeing a huge improvement in the quality of your rest. You should start noticing yourself falling into a deeper sleep, and there's a scientific explanation for this. That's because foods containing high amounts of refined sugars reduce the degree of slow-wave sleep, or SWS, the restorative sleep that consolidates memories and information learned throughout the day, and rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, the dream phase. Quitting sugar gives your body natural detox systems a chance to do their job. In the first couple of hours without sugar, your pancreas will start to produce less insulin, and your liver will also start to catch up on processing stored toxins, as explained by certified nutritional counselor and program director of Ground Sea Fitness, Mark Alabanza. The process might take a bit longer if you're in a pre-diabetic state, but by 2 to 5 weeks, most of these symptoms will have subsided. Your lifespan might even be massively increased by lowering your sugar levels. That's because when glucose spikes after eating sugary food, our insulin increases to compensate for it, and this activity, a part of our nervous system which increases blood pressure and heart rate, which is a major risk for heart disease. High sugar consumption has always been linked to these medical issues. On top of that, sugar increases unhealthy blood fats called triglycerides in the blood, which up risk for heart disease and stroke. In a 2014 study, published in the JAMA International Medicine, for those who ate most added sugar were more likely to die from heart disease than their counterparts who consumed the least. Another lesser-known benefit of lowering your sugar consumption, yet one you might think when you're going into the office in the mornings, is greatly improving your breath and smile. That's because when we drink coffee, especially coffee with a lot of sugar, our possibility of getting cavities greatly increases due to sugar interacting with bacteria in your mouth to form the acid that causes decay. The consequences? Foul morning breath that will improve the bacteria that causes it as the sugar feeds them. Experts say that the benefits will immediately and definitely get better with time. That means in just 2 weeks of cutting down your sugar consumption levels, you will be on your merry way to increase your lifespan and reduce the chances of suffering any of these diseases. With no major source of nourishment, the bacteria will eventually die and your bad breath problems will vanish as fast as you stopped eating sugar. On top of that, this benefit gets much better with every passing week. By the time 2 weeks have passed, bad breath won't be a problem in your life anymore. As hard as it may seem, lowering your sugar consumption will have great benefits for your body, and that definitely does not mean you can't eat or drink sweet stuff anymore. There are more natural, healthier, and still affordable natural sweeteners, such as monk fruit, that can increase your health while still lowering your risk of diabetes or heart disease. Try one of these out and see the result for yourself after 2 weeks have passed. So what do you think of these marvelous things that happen to your body when you stop eating sugar for 2 weeks? Are you ready to stop eating sugary drinks, meals, and desserts? Let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more great content like today. We hope you enjoyed our video. We'll see you next time.